I got a short video here about these AA lithium batteries from POWEROWL. POWEROWL, yeah, I would say really good brand. I've tested already some other rechargeable batteries from them and they have been performing really good. But here we are not talking about rechargeable batteries. Here we are talking about disposable batteries. Of course, when you don't have high expectations, you don't need batteries very long. You can go with some other batteries. But if you need reliable power for a long time, also making sure that they are not leaking, so whenever it's super important, then this thing can be an awesome set for you. So I'm going to test them and show you how they are holding up. And so this is how we get them. They come in two separate 4-packs inside, really nice, so easy to cut and use as many as you need. For example, just 1 or 2, and so you have the rest still nicely packaged and protected inside. Big advantages also here, we have up to 10 years shelf life. We have very stable 1.5 volts almost till the very end of the charge. They are pretty lightweight and can tolerate huge temperature range from very low to very high. Where I'm usually using such batteries is in surveillance cameras, for example the Blink XT, where a lot of other batteries don't work. For example, alkaline batteries don't work there because the voltage is dropping too fast. So it only works with such batteries. What's also important that we do not only have very low weight, which we definitely have here, but also regarding the size. And so let's test that here in this Xbox 360 controller, which based on my experience has the smallest AA battery compartment. So let's see how this works here. And second one as well. We definitely can close this easily open and shake it out again. With a lot of rechargeable batteries, for example, you can't do that. And so let's also test the voltage here. We see without consumption anything that has 1.819 volts, but of course as soon as we are consuming some power it will be much lower. And so let's do a quick ramp up test. And because we have 3 batteries, I set the cutoff at 3 volts, which means 1 volt per battery, which is usually a cutoff which most devices have. And so let's start this here. You can see amps are going up, 0.5 amps. We are still above 3 volts. 1 amp, 1.5 volts almost. And so the maximum was 1.5 amps before we dropped below 3 volts, which means below 1 volt of each battery. 1.5 amps definitely a very good number, I would say. Usually I consider everything above 1 amp as pretty good. And of course we want to check also the capacity, so let's consume a little bit of power. Of course I'm not going too high, that would be totally unrealistic, so I stay at 0.5 amps here, which is still much higher than most of the devices would use. But I don't want to wait for weeks till we get a result. So I keep it running like that for a while and then let's see. And of course at the end of the test the voltage has dropped pretty much to 0, and so here's the result. So on the left side you can see we had around 3200 something milliamps, and on the right side 3250 milliamps, so pretty close. But of course the voltage has been a little bit below 1.5 volts, but I've also done some tests at the beginning, so this compensates a little bit. So I think we can definitely confirm that under normal usage conditions these batteries can deliver 3000 milliamps or even a little bit more. And the cool thing, the voltage has been holding up really nicely at the beginning. You can see for quite some time close to 1.5 volts, then a little bit dropping, but still very long above 1.2 volts, which is a really nice thing. And especially for very sensitive devices this can definitely help. Of course at the very end it dropped a little bit also below 1.2 volts, but still really nice and definitely much higher than normal standard alkaline batteries. Yeah, and so after all these tests I can definitely confirm that these POWEROWL lithium batteries are a really good choice. Absolutely no question about that. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check them out and order one set or even more for you. And so I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.